P Style on the beat.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are all good. With me today I have a very special guest. His name is Pastor Amos, and he'll be giving us his expert opinion about the topic. Pastor Amos is also like a youth pastor, but just before we start, Pastor Amos, do you mind introducing yourself more to my viewers?
Oh, thank you, Queen, for having me on your channel. My name is Amos Akinwale. I'm privileged to serve here in Cambridge. I'm a youth pastor. I work with all the Cambridge University students and nursing students and Cambridge colleges. What a privilege to impact and to affect life. And also professionally, I'm a project management and consultant, and I serve as a director as well. So that's me in a brief. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Amos. Okay, guys, I'll be asking Pastor Amos a couple of questions about marriage and relationship. So I hope you're ready to answer the questions.
Yeah, my gosh, please.
Don't be so hard, so just relax.
I know, yeah.
Okay, the first question goes like this. Okay. What are the attributes needed for a successful marriage?
I think the first thing we need to look at is preparation. Preparation is very key because marriage is like a journey you want to embark on, and I believe that you're planning to fail.
Sure.
We have a lot of people with poor preparation, and then they just get into marriage, hoping that when they get into marriage things will work, but it's not like that. So preparation is very key. Somebody once said that if you don't prepare, then you're preparing to fail. So that's why we have a lot of failure in marriages these days, because people, they don't prepare to go into marriage. So also, another thing is very important is you need to understand that there's no perfect person. We always have this thing in our mind that there's somebody that is the perfect guy for me, the perfect lady for me. You see, instead of you looking for that perfect person, you be the person, because you attract who you are. You see, spend time, building yourself. Spend time developing yourself, and by the time you do that, all the right person is going to, locate you, and then you click.
Okay. So, you just talked about a perfect person. Is there anything like a perfect person, and is it worth the wait?
Yeah, you see, they made us to realize, especially our fathers, that there's this one person that you must marry, and if you don't marry that person, you've missed it. And I'm just thinking that, assuming that person, doesn't share the same faith with you, the person they give his or her life to God. So does that mean you have to marry the person? It's a no-no. But what if that person died? That means you have to remain single for the rest of your life. So we need to look at it in context. There is somebody. There are people you can marry, and there are people you can't marry. You see, the most important thing is you be the person. People they look at what they want to do first before being. You be the perfect person that you think you have in your mind, rather than you looking for a perfect person.
Second question is it okay for a girl to ask a guy out? And if not, why?
Wow, that's a very interesting question. I think we need to understand that a girl is very, very precious. Especially, when I mean girl, I'm talking in context that ladies are very, very precious. And I think it's, from my own point of view, I think it's wrong for a lady to ask a guy out, because a guy is wired, to chase a lady, to hunt. It's like a lion. The framework of a man is like a lion. So a guy want to hunt you, for example, let me give you this example. I was counseling a lady from the Philippines 2 days ago, and she's in this relationship. She's been in it for 3 months, and what happened was she gave her all to this guy, and this guy, looked at her and said, I don't think you're the right person. I'm going to look for somebody else, because I don't think we click. And you see, that's the problem, because girls, they give too much too soon. A guy needs somebody to chase. When a guy chases you, when a guy asks you out, the guy is doing his job. But when you are asking a guy out, the guy is going to look for somebody else to ask out. love. So girls, please, 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 I beg you, don't do the job of a guy for him. Let the guy do his job. Stop asking the guy out. Please.
Thank you, sir. Question 3 is sometimes unmarried people are viewed as though something is wrong with them, which forces them to rush into wrong relationships. What advice can you give to those people who are being pressurized by the society, family, and virtually by social media as they see their friends getting married on a daily basis? So what would you advise people in this situation?
Wow, I think that's a very, very
it's a very deep one.
Deep question. See, the ironic thing is that if you have the opportunity, and this is what married people will tell you, if the married people are looking for the opportunity to remain single.
So really, so when you're married?
No, I said some married, they're looking for the opportunity to remain single. Why single people don't want to get married? Because marriage is God. I mean, it's got his own problem, his own challenges. You see?
So like it's not like as perfect as everyone.
I'm telling you the truth. There is no perfect marriage. Everybody, you have to bring yourself into the marriage, and because you are meeting with somebody who is totally different background, different person. The person is grown. They have different worldview, and now this person is connecting with you, and you must complement yourself. So it's difficult. So I will advise that, ladies and guys, please don't be pressurized. And let me also put this point in that whenever it comes to singleness, even the society, social media, even when you go to a restaurant, you don't see one chair there, you see two. So even in restaurant, you've been saying that once you're single, you're nobody. But let me tell you, the best time in your life is when you're single, because that is when you have the vision to run with your vision and to develop yourself and develop the capacity you have on the inside. So I always enjoy single people to maximize that singleness.
Okay, so the next question is, what is an appropriate level of intimacy allowed before marriage?
Wow, that's a deep one. Yeah, because a lot of things are going on in the society nowadays that.
So is it okay to do certain things before marriage?
Is it okay to do certain things before marriage? You see, number one, you need to understand the person. You need to have the foundation is very, very important. The foundation you build your building of your marriage on is very, very important. We have foundation can be weak, can be shallow, foundation can be strong, can be faulty. And when you build your foundation on sex, then because when you build the foundation of marriage on sex, of a relationship on sex before marriage, once eventually you get married, there's not going to be trust in that marriage, because just imagine that you travel out, or the person travel out, or is working in another state. You'll be thinking that, wow, while we're single, we're having sex. So what is it? How do I know that he or she is not having sex where she is now? So it's very tricky. So that's why it's always good, to follow the biblical point of view that marriage is honorable. The bed should be on the fire. That means it's good not to have sex before marriage. You can hug yourself. You can be romantic without having sex.
So what do you mean by like being romantic? Like, do you mean just hugging, or you mean like hugging and kissing and stuff?
You see, that's another thing, because some people's love language is physical touch. Okay. But when I mean physical touch, I mean it's not sexual intercourse. Okay. Intercourse. There are 5 love languages. There's a word of affirmation, which means that some people, they respond to love. When you're telling them I love you or I care about you, that's how they respond to love. Some people, they respond to love when you buy them gifts. If you really want to tell them I love you, you need to either go and buy them a gift. It doesn't have to be a Prada or a Louis Vuitton bag. It can be something as simple as a granite. And you just you give them a gift, and they are all overboard about it. So and then we have act of service. Some people just like you doing things for them. When you do things for them, they see that as, oh, you love me. You understand? So, and then some people, they just like physical touch. Like, they just want to go for a walk in the park. They just like to hold your hand, and then you go for a walk. They just want to hug you and stuff. They're touchy. That is a way for somebody who say, that's somebody's love language.
So the last question is it wrong for a couple to live together before marriage?
Wow. That's a serious question, really. From the biblical point of view, I'm going to say it's not right. Because, assuming you're a leader, or maybe you're a member of the choir, or you have a prominent position outside, and you have followers. What impression are you going to be giving your followers? So it's always good, according to the biblical point of view, that that union, that marriage, when that guy take the hand of the lady in marriage and the vow, is exchanged, then you start to live together, as one flesh. By the time you live together before marriage as one flesh, then you started living together anyway. So when you're telling yourself, actually marriage vow, you're just deceiving yourself. You understand? Because you're one flesh anyway. So, and before God, it's not acceptable. Somebody said that is it good to you don't buy a car without not testing. You need to test the car. Then I asked the person, I said, whenever you go to a shop, like Debenhams and stuff, or House of Fraser, and you see a shoe and that people are testing, and you test the shoe, do you pick that same shoe and buy it? No, you go on the shelf to pick the one in the box, the brand new one, and that is it. So when people are testing and sampling, you lose value. You see, and that's what we always encourage young ladies, that look, keep yourself. A guy will always, because now the shoe you've tested, it's like going to the club, you test the lady, you think you're going to marry that lady, forget it. A guy will go to the church or to somewhere and look for a lady that's kept herself and married, because he knows that the one testing doesn't have value. So you need to have value to yourself. So I will say that it's not acceptable from a biblical point of view.
That's like for temptation and stuff.
Yeah, it is. In fact, yeah, that's even the basis for temptation. You can be tempted at any time. You can have sex and do whatever, which would not be acceptable to God.
Okay, this brings us to the end of today's discussion, and I would like to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Pastor Amos for honoring my invitation. Thank you very much, sir. This is a very, very privilege, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's discussion. I'll definitely leave Pastor Amos's details below, just in case you guys have any questions or inquiries you want to find out from him. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, or comment. Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys. God bless you.
God bless you. Take care.
Hello, it's me again. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'd be lying if I say you weren't someone that I'm into. And don't be standing in front of your friends, you know I'm not into that. Don't need to hide, don't even try. You could be mine, oh, you could be mine. Oh, you say you want to take control. Oh, you say you want to take control. The way you did do me, you back. No kissing, babe. No touching, babe.